Hi guys, I hope you're doing good today. So I'm back again. I wrote this little message in the morning and I just wanted to share it because it's just something that I felt like writing in the morning, because it's something like a message that's being sent for me specifically because there is a lot of change happening in my life and just change happening in who I am. When I look at like who I've been before and who I'm becoming, there's a shift in things that I like now versus the things that I used to like. Whenever I try to listen to like music that I used to listen to in the past, now like I can only listen to songs that are like so completely different from the music that I used to like maybe 6 months ago. It's like really hurting my ears and I get a headache and it feels like I'm listening to noise, you know? It's like listening to noise. Yeah, so there is a shift in things that I used to like, and even like things for entertainment. Every single time, I was just sharing this with my friend the other day, where I was sharing whenever I try to watch something for entertainment, I can't seem to find anything to watch. Even when I go to Netflix, I have a subscription in Netflix. I'm subscribed to YouTube for premium version, and it's like I can't find something that I want to watch. Like I start a show and then maybe like not even 5 minutes in I'm like removing it. So yeah, when I was sleeping I just felt like this message is for me, and then I started to write it on my phone. Like I was typing on my phone while I was still in bed, and I said maybe I should share it with you guys because I sent this message to myself. It says, the things you listen to must change. The things you talk about must change. The people you surround yourself with must change. The things you put out must be new. Leave the old things behind. God is making you new again. So you must be able to leave the old you behind. You must let go of that old version of yourself. You must let go of what doesn't serve this new version of you. The old version of you ran on diesel, and this new version of you, it runs on electric energy. You cannot use diesel on an electric car. Let go of that diesel. You no longer need it. It will only weigh you down. Find new places to go. Find new places to see. Find new hobbies. Find new music to listen to that matches this new version of you. Find new vocabulary. Find new friends. Yeah, that seems like a message for me. I don't have friends. Maybe I could count, maybe I have 2 or 3 friends, but we're more like colleagues. And honestly, the find new friends one, I do need to find friends. That one, it resonates with me. And finding new music to listen to, and new places to go, new places to see. And maybe you feel the same way. If you're watching this video, there must be a reason why, and this is a message to you as well, that it's time to let go of those old things, like old habits, old influences. Let it all go. Old perceptions of you. I want to talk about this, that your family members, people that grew up very close to you, it could even be brother, sister, parents, it could be a significant other. They have a version of you that when they originally like have been with you, right? Let's give an example with a friend or with a significant other. They know a version of you when they first originally met you, right? But people change and God changes people. But sometimes people treat you the same way they've always treated you, the old version of you. And no matter how much you would say you've changed, they wouldn't see the change. They just see the little sister, they just see the daughter that they've always had. When they see you, they see your old interests, your old hobbies, your old habits, and they see your mistakes, your past mistakes. They don't see the new version of you. That's the beauty of Christ and the beauty of Jesus. Sees what's in the heart and he knows you deeply, right? And unfortunately, there are people that's always gonna look at you, look down on you, and because they just see that old, scrawny, awkward, poor, untalented, or unglamorous version of you. And yeah, we're human beings and people will judge you for your old things. That is why it's important to have a relationship with God and a relationship with Jesus Christ, because he sees you, all the versions of you, even the version you're gonna be in the future. He knows it before you even know it. And I just wanted to say that maybe you've been feeling that way. It's something that's, for me, it's such a big thing in my life. I have people that I know that still look at me as the old me, you know, and I'm not the same person. I think when I look at that person that people remember, that person has been gone for a long time. Some people like to judge people who've got tattoos, and they're like, you've got all these tattoos, and I know you used to drink, and I know you used to party a lot, like, and now you want to act, you know, all holier than thou, all high and mighty. And it's like, God changes people. Do you not know that God can rename you, give you a new name, and call you a different person, make you a new different person? And yeah, the old version of you still is in the pictures and the videos and in the memory of those people who used to know you, but you're not the same. Like, that happens. I would like to share a verse with you. Let me just find it. I think it's Isaiah 41 verse 18. Yeah, so yeah, I'd like to share this verse with you. It's Isaiah 43 verse 18, and it says, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs up. Do you not see it? I am making a new way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. So God is saying He's doing something new. Even if you don't see it, He's doing something, because God is always working, and God never stops. Even when you are sleeping, even when you are unaware of your surroundings, you're paying attention to your phone, you're reading a book, you are talking to friends, God is working so hard. You might not even know when you're walking home from work that God did something for you, you know? That is the importance of believing when you don't see. That is faith, right? God works when you are not even aware of it. There are things that God has protected you from that you're not aware of, and that's why it's important to rejoice with those things that you are aware of that God did for you, and to also rejoice over the things that you don't see that God is doing for you. Because in your season of waiting, it's not just about waiting, it's about preparing you. And when it takes a long time to happen, it means something good and something big is coming your way, because only things that take time are great things, right? If it's a big project, it takes years. If it's something really big and important, it's going to take maybe a decade, right? It takes a long time, and you have to prepare yourself during that long time, and you need to rejoice over that long time, because you know that something big is coming and God is making something big for you. So you must rejoice, and you must have faith. You must rejoice that you've already received it, because God has already called you for it and already put your name on it, right? So nothing can block that blessing. That gift that God has prepared for you is for you and you and you. Yes, you alone. And it's gonna come. No one can block it, right? No one can stop what's meant for you from reaching you, because God has made the promise, and God doesn't break His promise, right? Maybe you are an athlete, right? That marathon that's coming in 12 months, it's going to come. The day is gonna arrive. It's not that far. So what you do in the season of waiting is you prepare. You start running, you start making milestones and running, you start going to the gym, you start working out, you start eating well, slowly working on yourself, focusing on the preparation, focusing on the feeling of the preparation, focusing on the change in you, the change in your body, the change in what you desire. You don't focus on the day of the race and this is gonna happen, I hope this. We don't think about that. We don't look at that. We pay attention to the process. We enjoy the journey, and we enjoy the solitude on the way there when we're waiting. If you want to be an actress, and you want to be a musician, and you want to have a YouTube channel, you want to be a vlogger, but you don't have the equipment now, don't just say, when I have the equipment, I'm gonna do it. You have to start preparing now. Use your phone. Record on your phone and make videos on your phone. That is how you practice engaging an audience. That's how you practice speaking. That is how you practice language and tone and eye contact. That is how you practice acting out different emotions if you are an actress or an actor, right? That is all happening in the season of waiting. Imagine if someone, right now you don't have it, right? Imagine if someone all of a sudden says, I'm gonna sponsor you and I'm gonna give you all the cameras you need, all the studios you need for music recording, but you're not prepared because you haven't been preparing. You've just been crying and complaining that nothing is happening, but you haven't been using that free time you have to practice your music writing, your songwriting, your script writing, your acting, and you haven't been practicing your singing, you haven't been practicing your vocals, you really haven't been even practicing anything. And now that you have all the resources, you're not ready for it. You don't have the communication skills, you don't know how to make eye contact, and you're awkward on the camera, and you're shy because you didn't take the time that you had. Like, you had free time before you had all these things. So that's why I'm saying use that time to prepare. Start on your phone. You can even record music on your phone. You can record on FL Studio by yourself. You can use your phone. So this season of waiting, we are preparing and we are believing that something big and new is coming, and we must make space for the new thing that is coming by letting go of the old version of ourselves, the old habits that we used to do, the things that used to appeal to the old version of you must go, because something great and big is coming. That's why it's taking so long. It's gonna be so big that you need to be focused, and it needs to start right now. So I hope that message spoke to you, because it speaks to me so much. I have things that I need to let go, and I am praying that I have the courage and strength to throw those things away. By letting go of all those old things that I used to listen to, God will give me and show me the right things to listen to. And I hope that I can have a new playlist that this new version of me can be proud of, be proud to play to others. So I hope you have a good day. My name is Marlene again, and I just want to say Jesus loves you, and I hope I can see that first step from you towards your goal. Thank you. Take care. Bye.